because black men have made ass so important to the point of where, like, if you don't have much ass, and I don't mean like if you don't have if you have a flat ass, like if you have just a nice ass, you still feel like you don't have enough to satisfy these black men. And to me, that's scary. Cause look, I like a big old crazy ass. Don't get it twisted, but I like that for like, if only for one night. Yeah. No, but that's it. Like, I don't see how these dudes are picking long-term relationships off big asses. Black men talk a lot of shit who listen to me about black women, but we're the same people who are literally picking who we have a long-term relationship by how big the ass is, even when we know the ass is fake.
Right. You know what? I ended up getting with a guy that I had to, learn a different way of being as a woman. And this person demanded a certain level of submissiveness. And that loudness, he doesn't argue. So that was something that was kind of crazy to me. I was like, what? You're going to, like, we can't argue, or we can't have this argument or discussion. He's like, we can discuss it, but I'm not going to argue with you. And
well, you sound so sweet. I'm gonna give you credit. Like, there are some people who just sound really sweet and they make it difficult to argue with them. Like I tell people all the time, Joy has a sweet voice. There's few black women who I've heard who just sound really sweet like you. Joy has a sweet voice. Let's see, when I've heard, but Brittany has a wonderfully sweet voice. She has a sweet voice, and then it's Southern. So it's a weird thing. She's like a Southern belle. Mimi has a sweet voice. She has a mixture of Panamanian, kind of more of Brazilian, her accent with a little Southern, but it's pretty, it's sweet. But a lot of times we as men don't get a chance to hear the sweetness in a woman's voice, us as black men.
Right.
Your voice is uncommon. You get told you sound like a white woman.
Right, exactly. Or like from California. It's just a mixture of things, but the one thing that's really insulting is just that, to say that one of my girlfriends, she broke it down really, and it was really true, is that, it's not really like I've been accused of using proper English, but it's not proper English. It's just standard English. It's the standard English of our land. And there are so many people that don't speak standard English.
Yes, because Americans don't speak proper English. Anybody overseas will tell you we don't speak proper English. Just like you said, we speak standard English.
Right. So yeah, I definitely get accused of that, and especially in the job that I am in now. I've been told, hey, you intimidate me. You seem like you're an educated black woman, and or women just really, they have a hard time with my position, and because it feels like it's a position of authority over them, when it's actuality, it's just, I'm just doing this particular job, which seems like it's a police, but it's just more housing. It's in the housing industry. And
go ahead. I'm gonna give you the last word. There's a lot of people.
Yeah. It's just the housing industry, and so it really, one of the things that I'm really taking from the people around me, just the black men, it's just that the black men are really that I'm working with, that are my just the coworkers. They're looking at just going into their own businesses rather than just working for someone or working for a company, and that's something that I've always thought about. So that's the direction that I would be taking when people are wanting to stay in low-income housing and making it a generational thing rather than moving on.
Thank you. It's supposed to be like a step. If you have to get Section 8 things like that, these are supposed to be steps to get you to other places. And the biggest thing, the biggest thing, because my mom used it and she hated it.
Yeah.
And when she did it, she said, I don't want to do this anymore. I think we were on assistance for what, like I'd say 6 months to a year. She's proud of that. She's proud of. I didn't believe in assistance. She's proud of the fact that she's not like her sisters. And I'm actually looking at my mom, and I'm proud of the fact that at a certain point in time, something was instilled in her, which was by my grandmother, that you lazy bitches need to go do something. Like, she did something wrong, but she know my grandmother wasn't that person that would allow you to be a lazy bitch. She just wasn't. If y'all think I'm hard on black women, if you ever had a chance to listen to my grandmother, I got it from her. My grandmother could not stand American black women. She hated them. I mean, with a passion. She thought they were lazy. She thought they were no good. They were horrible parents. They were sluts. That's what my grandmother thought.
Oh, wow.
Seriously, she would watch them and she just was like, I just can't stand them. And the reason she couldn't stand them when I grew up, I got it. Because my grandmother had a husband. Because my grandmother had everything that them whores was trying to take. When you're a woman and you got something, you start to realize how bad black women are. How many of you women have got a man, you liked your man, and then you start to realize how bad other bitches were? Not even bitches you don't know. Bitches you know. Your friend, your aunts, your sisters. Once you had a good man, for some reason that man was a target of every bitch who knew him.
That's true.
That should tell you something. Hey, dear, thank you. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you the last word.
Let me just tell you something really quickly, Tommy, before you go. Okay, just two things. One of the things, just wanted to say just about that relationship in relationship to a black man. One of the things my man told me was don't talk to him like we're in a business together. So he wanted a softer tone. And because I'm so used to having people work for me and to communicating with people in a level where, hey, you're my staff, I need you to do this, and just being pretty